Hello, and welcome to a first look at Die in the Dungeon's Origins. This is a demo version of the full version of the game Die in the Dungeon. I guess it is just Die in the Dungeon. I said Die in the Dungeons. Anyway, this is Die in the Dungeon is not out. That's why we're playing the demo. The game is set to release coming soon, so no telling when that's coming. But Die in the Dungeon Origin is a demo which lets you get a feel for the game. And I played a run, and this game is really cool. So we're going to check it out. I'll have a link in the description if you want to play the demo for yourself. You can also go to the Steam page of the main game to wishlist it, as you should if you find this game interesting, because it is very helpful. This is a dice builder. This is the spin on deck builders, where you build a deck out of dice. And yeah, that's about all you need to know. It's a dice builder roguelike. It's cool. I like it a lot. Definitely going to be keeping an eye on the full game. So, without any further ado, let's go take a look at the settings menu, as you know. So this game, it does have settings that are not implemented. Again, demo. Every criticism that you have about a game like this, you just have to go, yeah, but it's a demo. And I think that if you find anything that if you like this game and you think, oh, there's just this one thing that I really think it needs, I always suggest you just hop into their Discord and give feedback. I'm sure it would help a lot. Anyway, this game's in a ton of languages. I'll just scroll through so you can get a feel. But it's in a good number of languages, so you can go take a look. You can speed the game speed up, and you can turn on or off the camera movement, and then probably in the future they're going to change the font and let you play with, I don't know, maybe keyboard, who knows. But the audio menu, you know, it's a demo. I should really get in there and just tell them, please make me a better audio menu. I don't believe, though. And then the graphics settings, you can just change the resolution and change your window mode. Let's get to it. Now, first things first, from this demo, I can tell you two things I have learned, or two things that I feel. One, I could skip the tutorial. Huge. I love when games let me skip tutorials. I know you may find it crazy, but I think it's really a great test of the game to see if it's intuitive enough to learn without a tutorial. And this game is, which is a great sign, I find. And two is, as far as I can tell, there are no unlocks in this demo. That doesn't mean there won't be unlocks in the future, but I finished a run and I did not unlock anything. Both of those things are good. Now, if you're like me, you're looking at this as I did when I started the game for the first time, and I went, what the fuck am I looking at? And it's actually pretty simple once you start trying it. So I will give you your basics. You start with 3 energy, and you draw 5 dice on turn 1. And I think you draw up to 6 after turn 1. And there are different types of dice which are denoted by the colors. So red are attack dice, green is a healing dice, purple is a boost dice, and then we also have shield dice. I'm going to be calling them shield dice. They're called block dice. And then the wording... Sorry, the wording on... I'll just hover over this one. The wording on these tells you what their tier is. So this is a basic dice, which means that it's 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2 are its sides, and then I can level it up as we go through the run. The boost dice, interestingly, they boost the number of spaces away by the number on the dice face. So this boosts 3 spaces away by 3. It's the only one that works like this. And then the other thing is there are modifiers. My biggest concern is that I think it's very hard to tell modifiers when you're looking at dice for the first few times. For example, one of these dice in my hand is different. And now that I pointed it out, you can probably see it very clearly. But if you're not looking for it actively, it's hard to see. But the green die, the heal die, has a little modifier on it. It's a glass die, which is the exhaust of this game. You can only use it once per fight, and this will heal me. Anyway, other than that, 20 HP, enemy has 6 HP and will be hitting me for 2. I go first unless otherwise stated, and so we can just pop this guy here real quick and easy. Hit finish, I go, he dies. That's that. And then at the end you get to either grab a new die or discard a die. I'm going to grab a new die. My next concern about this game for you is that it is a little hard to, like, you have to pick the die to figure out what it does. like mirror dice, terrain dice, prism dice. There's no way for it to tell you what these mean outright, so you have to pick them to learn. I know what terrain and mirror dice do, but I don't know what prism dice does, so let's do that. If I were to guess, it's probably going to be something like bonuses for different colored dice played. This is an event. The way the events work is you get 3 options at the events, and you get to see what they are. So like if I pick this one, and oh sorry, they have different dice requirements as well. So if I try to heal him, it'll cost me, I'll have to spend, not spend, but use. You don't lose the die for playing it, but I'll use my heal die, and it'll roll, and whatever it rolls times 2 will be my outcome. If I roll higher than a 3, then I get to choose a relic, or if I roll lower, I lose it. Same thing here. But this is different because I can use any die, a heal die, or an attack die. Get battle rewards if I pass. I'm gonna go for the uncommon relic. All I have to do, it's fairly likely that I pass, right? Whereas the attack die, it's actually, I think it's the same outcome, the same odds, basically. I'm gonna go for the heal, bigger reward. Yeah, we rolled a 2. So I'll get an uncommon relic. And it is gain an energy on turn 1, or dice with the glass property receive +3 to their value. I'll take that, that's cool. And then, oh yeah, if you hadn't figured it out, by the way, dice just cost 1 to put on the board. A new prism die. When targeted, extends the targeting to its own targets. Oh, so you can like mirror... Oh, weird, okay. Huh. Okay. You can like mirror boosts through this is what I'm guessing here. Anyway, we rolled all 1s. Some enemies will have special modifiers too, like this guy here. He has the tasty modifier. When he's killed, he will give me 2 block. So I should probably kill him first. So where you place your dice on the board does not actually matter. Beyond, like for the spacing things, like the boosts. Ah, okay. Boosting and self-boosting gets very strange. But I can mirror it like this, and they basically overlap. So now I get +7 here on my shield. Okay, mostly what I have found is that this game it's not too hard to learn because you can... and this is a glass, okay. So that is also important to remember. But you can learn by doing very easily. You can just place shit down, and so far, the system has not lied to me about numbers, ever. Yeah, boosts don't stack on each other. That's the big thing to check here. You see, because this should be doing 4 if they stack. But if they stack, they would probably stack on each other and go forever. Anyway, taking damage here doesn't bother me because I have +3 heal, so I can heal for 4. Or we can go boost, something like this, and then I just play 1 damage and my heal. I think this should heal me for 4, right? Yeah, okay. Again, the game's preview system has been extremely good so far. You can either take 3 max HP or a new die. I'll take a new die. Glass terrain die, glass heal die, or a boost. I'll take a glass terrain die. I like the terrain dice a lot. What the terrain dice do, as you will see whenever I draw it, is they put a permanent boost spot down after played. And killed, healed 2. Okay, so I want to just save this thing for last. That's going to be my first impression. I'll be fine. I'm not too worried right now. We don't have anything crazy going on yet, but the runs can get pretty silly. Oh, I see. It mirrors it 4 spaces away. So it mirrors this 1 boost up to a 5. And then I plant this thing here, and this will give me a 10 space, basically. Here, so watch this, right? You'll see. So the boost of 1 goes into the 4 prism, which then mirrors that +1 +4 over to this slot, where I then place my terrain dice, and now this slot gives a +10 to whatever I play on it. Like so. So I'll just hit a 12 here. Now, what I find very strong about this setup is I can just, at the end of the fight, go, boom, I heal my whole health bar. Give me 15 health back. Thank you very much. One thing I have noticed is that it does not seem very viable to, or not even not very viable, I haven't found a way to kill multiple enemies. I'm gonna delete an attack die here. It doesn't seem like you can kill multiple enemies. And then some other enemies do things, like this guy locks one of your slots while he's alive. And then I think this thing just gets stronger over time. Anyway, I'm about to get my ass beat here. But it's okay, because I just leave this guy who will deal 2 damage to me on kill. Gross. So we'll boost through this to go for a +6 or a +4 here for a 9. I am taking 11, but I think it'll be okay. It looks rather frightening, I know, but it's just that this fight is hard. Now I'm very hard to kill though. Okay, I just go attack. You're doing 4, 5, 8 to me, and I'm just able to put up 10 naturally. I do believe, I'm not certain, this is just like an anecdotal evidence situation, but I think the game has a system in place to stop you from farming enemies forever too. As you stay in the fights for longer, I've noticed enemies just start to hit for more. Also, the terrain seems to go down every time it is used. I was not aware. But that's alright. I'm gonna kill this guy. We're gonna set up a big heal here to try to get our health back. Yeah, I'm down to 6, so we're gonna go heal 10, 11. It's actually worth more if I just boost it up, right? And now I heal 13. And since that beetle died, I get my lost slot back. I'll heal 13. Not quite a full heal, but alas. It's good to shield here because this thing explodes on death for 2. The boosts fuck with me a little bit. It's all good. Very fine. Yeah, so here's the other part of the game. We get to upgrade dice now. So when you upgrade their tier, they just increase their numbers. So I'm going to upgrade the glass dice. And I'm going to upgrade... I guess I'll upgrade one of the... Sorry, the terrain die and the prism die are what I'm going to upgrade. And so it just shifts up what they can roll a little bit. I'll show you what it is specifically here. Yeah, so the prism die is now 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and the terrain die is now 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. 3 by 2, 2 and 2. This guy's like a little assassin, gonna kick my ass. It'd be really nice if I could stop rolling 1 on my heal die though. But anyway, I'm gonna plant my 9 terrain here. Much boosted by the unpolished shards, and then we're gonna go +5. So I'm taking 6. I'll be okay. I'll live. I'm getting a little bit thrashed on this run. Had a much easier time on my last one. Once this enemy dies, I think things get a little easier. And he dies, and I shield. All good. We can go prism and boost. So whatever I put here goes up by 16. Plus the glass, so I can heal 20. So basically with these, I can heal the full. With just these 3 dice. And I would like to do that, but what I would like to do first is kill one of these flies so that I can go back to as close to full health as possible off of this. Might even be better to just go 14. That puts me to full. 20 is full. So this is better. Or I could kill. I will say, and there's nothing they can do to fix this. Oh, I'm a fool is the thing. 5 is not 6. Oh well. There's nothing they can do to fix this, but it does kind of bother me that I can't just spam through my dice. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy for every 6 dice used. I'll take 6 max HP. Oh, that full healed me too. Did you see that? I healed to full off of that. I'm up at, I was at 18, I gained 6, I'm at 26. This guy puts Pestilence down on a slot, it's a -1. Anyway, I do feel like a really good part of card games, and I guess Wild Frost doesn't have this either, to be fair. So it's not a huge complaint, but I love just jamming cards really fast and blowing through enemies when I'm strong. And there's no way to do that in this game. Oh my god, look at this roll. He's hitting a 5 on me. But I think it's worth it to go up to 8 on the terrain. Like, the plan is simple. I tank damage and then I survive, basically. Heal to full. I think if I want this prism to work out, I'm 1 off lethal. Pestilence is kind of beating me down here. I can do this. It's okay. This is the heal one. When he dies, he heals me. So, I don't mind it. There's a lot of pretty strong relics as well, in my experience. Lots of stuff that I think really changes the game and is fun, which, you know, I do like it when the games are fun as well. I wonder how hard this game will be at the end of it all. I will say that. Because I do feel... I don't know how much strategy you can fit into a game like this. Ooh, grant the flash property. This is a very good effect. This action will happen immediately after placing the dice on the board. So I can put flash on my terrain die, and it'll instantly place the boost. It's a very strong setup, I find. Ah. He's beetling me. I see. I'm gonna just do my best to not take 1,000,000 here. Roughly 1 trillion. I'm sorry, that's the wrong direction. Roughly 100,000? Should have said I don't want to take 1 billion here. Not 1 trillion. Alas. Okay, with a +8 I can just kill this guy. I'm gonna kill you, cool purple guy. Yeah, so this die is now, it'll put a +3 boost wherever I place it. I'm gonna place it here, and so that goes instantly, so that +8 is down, and I can take my boost die back. I don't have to hold it, which is the other cool thing. And now I just clobber you. Hold this L. If you're wondering, by the way, runs are 24s. We're on floor 8 right now. Of the demo, that is. I don't know how long runs will be at the end. The demo runs are 24s, and we'll fight a boss at the final spot. And you are out. GG. I will increase max HP. I think I'll play this run through for you. I don't know. It's hard to strike the balance in my mind between first looks being quick and first looks being just me playing the game. Hard to say. What do you prefer? You see a group of tough-looking insects arguing in the distance. For any objects, we can go get a double roll on an attack die, and if I roll a 5 or more, I get a rare. No. 5 or more, and I get to choose between 2 uncommon relics, but I get ×3, which means that I'm 4 out of 6 to win. Or just leave. So, we're gonna go for the boost play here for sure. Ah, tragic. Missed. Alright, so we have to fight for this. Oh, this is a tough fight. Holy moly. This guy deals 10, and you take less damage if you play dice in the 3 slots he's targeting. How much less, I wonder? 5. Wow, this is an insane fight. This run is probably not going all the way just because I'm about to get my ass beat here. Holy moly. I can reflect a +6 here. Yeah, I could kill this thing for 7. I am holding a 13 off of this, but, you know. Until I draw my terrain, what can I really do? I'm gonna keep putting the terrain die in the middle. I don't want to put the mental energy into figuring out where the optimal positioning is. It's just not worth it for me today. In the future, I'm sure I will, if I play this game enough. You can shield up here. It's, my build just does no damage is the main issue. And now I'm infected. 13. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? It's interesting, because I said I wasn't sure how hard this game really is gonna be. And I mean, to be fair, I picked what I would say is something very not good. That something is this prism die. I think it's not a very good take. But nonetheless, maybe there is some hope for this game to be a strong challenge. I find that it's very easy to heal to full after fights. Like once I stabilize this fight, if I stabilize this fight, I should say. Should I manage to get away with it here? It's actually going to be a 2 here, and then a shield here for 9, right? And then I'm alive. My terrain is wearing off, though, sadly. And they're kind of beating me down. I'm gonna try to wait and not spend my terrain. Eventually, I'm sure he's gonna hit less. Oh, the infect is just spreading. Also, the terrain just goes down by 1 every turn. It doesn't appear to be when you use it. This guy is winning. I don't mean to alarm you. He's winning. Is the boost die not affected by the -1 either? That's interesting. So I'm still getting a +3. Curious. Well, I guess I'm gonna go cash this heal in now. I should put my terrain slot on one of the edges so that I can roll a 3 and boost it for 3 on both sides is my next hypothesis. That's effectively the same. I'd rather keep the 3 boost though. Yeah, we healed 11. I appear to be losing, though. My opponent is not losing health. -4. I'm so infected. He has poisoned my whole dice tray. He's also scaling up. Right now he's hitting a 6 here, like I was saying. I am probably not getting away with it here. Hold. There we go. Like I'm getting out of this fight, but I'm 3 HP. So I'm a bad roll or 2 away from dead here. This fight doesn't seem so bad. I just have to avoid getting hit. Easy, right? Just dodge. That's my recommendation. And if I didn't take this extra health, I would have died there. Yeah, so here's where the prism die can really go off. Right? And then I just instant drop a +12, and then I pull it back. See that? That's kind of nice. And then I just go heal a 17, and suddenly things don't look so dire, do they? All of a sudden, everything seems alright. If I want to be greedy, which I do kind of want to be greedy, though, what I could do is I could put a 13 into this guy, the beetle, and then this lightning bug here hits me And then I prism a +7 and I heal 23. Suddenly I'm full health again. And what do you know? Well, well, well. Your boy has done it again, baby. We got a little lucky here. And we get to upgrade 2 dice to silver. I think it has to be my basic dice. I'm gonna go, or sorry, they're all basic dice. It has to be my attack and shield dice. I don't care too much about the boost dice. Okay, and now I'm about to get beat. This enemy goes before me. This is the enemy that breaks the rules. Very scary. So we're gonna go flash a +5. +8? Oh yeah, because of my unpolished shards here. It's equal to uncut gems, I believe. Yeah, so you're gonna hold this 12. I'm gonna tank 3, 6, 9, 13 here to kill this thing first. It's gonna save me a lot in the long run. And again, it's like the faster I can just neutralize the enemies, the better off I am. It's probably something like, what, just block 7? This is 8. Oh, but remember, this is going down every turn. I have to get out of the mindset that it isn't. I just want to throw away something. I don't want to hold this. Remember to learn your lessons here. That's what I do. I learn things. I know things, I learn things. That's one of my 2 core personality traits. This guy, he knows things, he learns things. That's how he knows things, allegedly. Okay, so we're gonna go... My max is 29? Oh. I did not realize it was 29. I thought it was 23. It's hard to find the energy to prism, and I can't get a good heal here. Oh, if I boost his die, he gets boosted? Oh, weird. Okay. That's good to know. That's what that little symbol meant. I think it'll be a next turn. No, he does just hit me for 7. Never mind. Very well. I will +1 here then. It's not that big of a deal. And then you, my beetle friend, can hold this. Discard a die or get a new die. I'm gonna go for a new die. Ooh, a gold flash boost die? Or the lucky one gold heavy block dice. What is the lucky one? Dice with unmatched power. Oh, that's the gold tier. I see. I've never seen this lucky one before. Stays on the board and drops in value for X turns. Let me try this. I wanted to take that flash boost. I think it would have been better, but I gotta try new things. Oh dear. On the bright side, I can actually block all of his weak spots, shockingly. I do not wish to do that. I was just thinking about it though. You know, it'd be cool to just give my opponent a little boost. Oh, I killed him and then he goes up to 10. Very well. Oh, so its faces are 1, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. And it stays on the board and drops in value. So I put this out and it's just gonna sit here and give me 6, 5, 4, 3. Is my guess. Probably I just shield. Sorry, I didn't go all the way, but it's gonna go down to 1 is my feeling. Which seems really strong, right? Yeah, that is so good. I low rolled my terrain die. It's okay though. You can do a little +6 anyway. Boom. I'm up +11. And then I think it's all good. We just pop you. This is starting to get there now. I thought it was a little touch and go for a little bit there, but I thought it was over and then I was back. This heavy block die is so good. Oh wow, so the boost dice cannot mirror and they don't pick up the terrain, but the prism dice can. That's very good to know, as I heal 20 here and put up 6 block. So the prism dice is a little better than I thought. Do you think it should be said as prism die or prism dice? I think it's hard, it's a very weird word. I'm gonna continue saying dice, but I don't know. Block dice give -2 to their value, your block stays at the end of the turn. Any excess damage will be dealt to the next enemy. Ah, good. I like that. Amen. I've never seen this guy before. This enemy will cancel its action this turn if dealt any damage, and is doing 1/7. Well, unfortunately, I did not draw any way to deal damage, so... goes here, and then I mirror up, and we go... big plus, +12. Oh, I see, because it's mirroring the boost underneath it. I get it. Well, I'm gonna hold 13 damage here. My fault. Stop that. Don't do that again. Interesting little setup you can do here. I can go... I don't have a whole lot of attack dice is my main problem here. You just sit here and take like 17, 16, 15, 14 off of this, which is really good. Especially if I just heal here, block this hit by swinging on him. And I'll put up 1. Same, I wish the fly would go first, honestly. It would be nice, but nonetheless. Although if I give up this 1 terrain slot, it's really hard to actually kill anything. I think I'm just gonna put the heavy die elsewhere. I do all this setup and then what? Oh yeah, excess damage goes through now. You could do here and here for 17. Hold this. Good. Okay, he's done for. Get this guy out of here. I don't know what that thing is. I'm gonna say, to me, Caterpillar. Final answer. Lock it in. I'm gonna boost my boost dice here so that they can give bigger terrain hits for me. Ah, the copycat enemy. So whatever I do, this one mirrors. So if I boost, it boosts, for example. You can do a Prism 5 for a +14 over there. Yeah, so like, it doesn't get to do anything because I flashed that card, or that card. Yeah, I'm just gonna start calling them cards, honestly. I don't know if you can tell, but I have been fighting to not call them cards for this whole run. I'm gonna call them cards. I'm giving in. It's over. They're cards. Oh, if I had thought about the carry 3 damage, I would have killed. Oh well. I'm gonna play this card here, and I think we're just gonna go... because this is lethal, I believe. I'm gonna boost a 7 heal. Yeah, goodbye. Discard a die or increase max HP. I'm gonna discard a die. We're gonna throw out the bad basic boost. The triple B, if you will. The b-b-b. Last enemy, you best to drop something peculiar on the ground. If total roll is 7 or more, obtain Moon Chakram. Total roll is 7 or more, gain 2 rare relics. Okay, so if I miss, I take half my health. I'm definitely going for get close and examine it, because I can put anything here. So, oh, I needed a heavy die to place to be able to do this, actually. So the odds are very... oh, I need a glass die. Okay, I need a heavy and a glass, which I have actually for that. 6 + 3 is 9. So I get the Moonstone. If you notice something new where it used to be, the Moon Chakram. Max hand +1, draw +1, deal 1 damage to the target enemy for each dice drawn. Oh, that's crazy. Whoa. While wandering around the dungeon, you encounter a shadowed figure completely wrapped by bandages and carrying a huge backpack. This is Hollow Knight? You there, do you have rare dice? Show me, show me. I will give you a great treasure just to catch a glimpse of them. A terrain, a mirror, and a prism, almost. Attack, heal, block. I have attack, heal, block. Oh, I see. And if you have the higher your rarity, so higher rarity gives me better rolls because I get ×3s and a better reward. We can go for a 16. The prism, no, not the prism. It has to be a heal and a block, or a heal and an attack. I don't think I'm rolling. It's ×2 though, so as long as it doesn't roll a 1, I'm good. Good. 22. Quite the colorful set of dice. Oh, nice. The colors match the color of the dice you show. Reduce to 0 all damage done on turn 1, gain an energy on turn 1. Chocolate Muffin is good for me. It's a very interesting one because what this says here, and it should probably bold, is all damage done. My damage is included. This is good because it lets me do a setup turn where I set up a terrain. Right, so like on this turn now, they're going to do 0s, I'm going to do 0s. I go... Oh, I get nothing here, actually. This turn's bad. That's fine, though. We're going to throw away dice. I'm just going to toss some stuff I don't want. Oh, he has to take damage to cancel his attack. Any damage, okay. Interesting. Right, so here we go 3, mirror 2, give me a +11. I threw my damage dice away, and that's okay. I don't need to heal off of this turn. She is going to boost a +1 to the allies, but I'm just going to lock a heavy die that gives me 20, 19, 18. So for free, I'm just going to lock and heal, which is very good. And now I just focus on murder, death, kill. We'll do 8, because I'm +15 here. I need to kill this lady, though. I should have shifted my targeting so the draw relic was hitting. Yeah, you guys just can't hurt me. We're going here, +4. My intuition tells me, I may be wrong, but intuitively to me, I think the game is going to go top to bottom for the carry-through effect, the star yo-yo. So I'm guessing that excess damage is going to the goon here. I don't know. I don't want to call him a caterpillar. He doesn't look like a caterpillar to me. This is the goon. Final answer. This is my good friend, that guy. Yeah, and I am correct in the carry-through here. So we're gonna go pop this loser. Things really were looking very dire until I started winning, weren't they? But now I'm winning, and winning is cool. It did seem pretty touch and go, though. But we're almost through. I wonder if there's a different boss. Gold tier die for my terrain die, I'm in. I like it. Ooh, 3 of these dudes. Now, no damage turn 1 is wasting 6 damage on turn 1 for me, which is a shame. I'm just gonna flash a 9 here. My main goal here is just gonna be to kill next turn. I want to empty out my hand. I don't want to hold on to these block dice. Yeah, you're gonna hold that. And then I'm gonna prism a +8. And you're gonna take 19, which is actually not enough. Unfortunate. It only kills 1. I'm off by 1 here, right? Or wait, 21, I'm off by 2. So I'm gonna take 6, 12. I'm gonna take 18 for this. But if I'm not overkilling enough to kill, I should just put up a little block, I think. Although I can just full heal afterwards. Yeah, let's do it. I'm not afraid. He lives at 2. I hold some damage. Kill with the dice draw. I go 2 here, block 8, heal 15. I love gaining health. And then I'll just passive block through most of this. And yeah, okay. All good. No big deal. It does feel very good to go first. I think this game would have felt worse if I went second on against the enemies. Any dice you draw in turn 1 will roll its highest possible face value. Dice will always roll its lowest face value on even turns. You receive +1 energy on odd turns. I'm going to take turn 1 perfect rolls. Gives me max boosts for my terrain if I draw it. Ah, this target. Yeah, look at this. Right, look at this turn. Prism of 5. Suddenly I have a +17 laid out. I wonder, is it gonna carry through? Did it carry through here to here? I think I'm +9. That's a lot of damage. I'm just gonna let it go though. I don't want to hold on to those dice. Pay attention to how the carry through damage plays here. 24. So I am eating a 3. Do I kill this thing though? That's the big question. Yeah, this enemy, when it says they act first, they do also go before my shield. Okay, so it does go in a circular pattern. It goes here to here to here to here, right? It's this circle. So yeah, circular or top to bottom, whichever you prefer to say. Whatever makes more sense to you. Circular makes sense to me. Grant the hollow property? Ooh, can be used with no energy cost. I'm gonna discard 1 here. We're going into the final fight. I'm full health. I'm gonna toss the healing die away. I'm not full health. I'm nowhere near full health. Okay, and the final boss is the Scorpion Rider. This is who I fought last time as well, so it would seem to me the final boss is always the Scorpion Rider. So the way that this fight works is it's actually pretty unique. He marks a specific tile that lets me hit him. So the Scorpion mount has 250, the Rider has 25. To hit the Rider, I have to hit the small opening, and then I stun him. Ooh, don't play this early. So we're gonna Prism a 9. I think like this, right? Oh yeah, this is much better. I get a +17 off of that. He's shielding. I think I'm gonna set 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna set a shield die out this turn. I'm gonna set both of these out. We'll set our heavy shield up. The non-turn. Right, okay. Now, I don't believe I can just go face here and kill, but that isn't gonna stop me from going face here. Hold this 28. I could also put it here and do 7. Yeah, 28 is not enough damage. How do I mirror? Can I actually not? 1, 2, oh, it's this tile, isn't it? +21. I hit him for 24, 28. There you go. This will kill him before he shields. So what this will do is it'll stun him, and this will change the board for me. Now he has these tiles that are ×3 damage taken instead, which I don't actually do a whole lot of damage. 30 is all, and then I'm gonna have to redraw those, unfortunately. 17 versus... yeah, I should actually be making sure I place dice here. Although I think it's multiplicative. 33 versus 32, yeah, it definitely is. It's only a ×3 to attack dice hitting the Scorpion. I think he wakes up this turn. Yeah. And then we do it again. Unfortunately for my opponent, he has placed himself on my kill square. Misplay for sure. I'm going to run out of steam though, I fear. I'm not actually confident that I win this. I'm not too sure. What happens to this heavy die? I wonder. Sadly, I can't go here because there's a heavy die in my way. I'm gonna put up... he's hitting me for 17. So I think I just put up a 13 block. And that's okay. He set up... He misplayed. You're bad. We're gonna throw the shields out. And what we're gonna hope for here, because this will stun. I hope I draw... It's just a... You hope for a good roll. Now, after the second stun, I believe the Scorpion starts doing more damage. So we can boost a 4 and a 3 to deal 30 here. Which looks pretty solid. I'll kill him in one more cycle if I can live one more cycle here. 35 or 27. 35, yeah. I think one more cycle, right? Because he's down like 200-ish health now. I think the play is going to be to heavy die onto my boost slot and then just start forcing damage onto the Rioter as best I can. This is a fight that just you run out of steam on, and he's boosted up to +2 now. But I have great defense. And I am killing through drawing dice as well. I should probably put a block up there. 14. Yeah, I'm going to 8. It's close. What do I have? Oh, yeah, I actually only have 6 dice, by the way, because of my removing. You're hitting me for 22. I'm at 18, so I have to block on this turn. 14 plus 8 puts me at... How much? 22? I am dying. Okay. So I actually have to fully block here. A bad sign for the future. He just pummels me like this. 19 and I'm blocking 8. I have to go for a stun. Unfortunately, the tile that he is targeting cannot be boosted on this turn by 4. $14 and 5 is 19. I'm at 12. I'm at 19. God, I just have to keep blocking, which is bad. Look at what else can I do here, though? Nothing. Truly. Oh, it's close. It's 7. I'm just shy, it looks like. That's 17. This is 19. I believe I am dead. Oh, wait. You're hitting me for... No, I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. Well, it was a good run. I had fun. I just didn't really have anything at the end. The terrain running out ran me out of steam. Sadly. But yeah, that's the game. Definitely check this one out. I highly recommend it. Full version coming in 2024. This is a lot of fun. You get a cool little post-game stats screen. You get a recap. And yeah. You can also fast restart. I am excited to see what they do from here with this game. This demo is very solid. Yeah, so I'll have links in the description to the demo page and the Steam main game page for you to wishlist. And go check it out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Good one. Have a good one.